Congratulations, Taurus. Congratulations to those of you that have closed out a cycle. All right. Those of you that have accepted an ending, you've let go of something, you've purged something, someone. Um, Congratulations. You've done it. And this reading is for those of you that are accomplishing a lot of things in your life, or there's things that you want to accomplish in your life. As you move through this time, as you move beyond this season, you finally get the picture about something or what spirit was trying to tell you. I don't know exactly what it's about, but all I know is that this is complete. This is done. There's nothing else coming from this. There's nothing else that you have to worry about. So let's see. If you guys are new, hey y'all. TT is here with another channeled message. Welcome. If you're new to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot, if you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Oh yeah, and I wanted to let you guys know officially, if you missed the live stream, you can now book directly through my website, talktequila.com. The link is in my bio. So anytime you want to book a personal reading, I now offer one-on-one Zoom calls. So if you want to book a Zoom call with me, you can get on the schedule for that and book it yourself. Select for my availability and we'll go from there. All right, let's see. All right, gotta make sure it's all the right way. I get this energy someone could have been a perfectionist, you or someone else could have been trying to make things right or turn things out in your favor. And when I say that, take it with a grain of salt. This could be very subtle for someone or very loud for someone. So when I say have things turn out in your favor, that means you may have let go of a situation, but you really didn't let go of the outcome. You get what I'm saying? So for example, Spirit, give me an example. Explain it to Taurus. Okay. Let's say you have kids, right? And they're not listening to you. Objectively, you let them learn the hard way, right? Having it turn out in your favor could look like something along the lines of, I'm not going to assist you with doing what it is you want to do because I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I accept that I can't change your mind, so I'm going to just back away and you'll have to figure it out on your own, right? That's just a shallow version of what I'm trying to say. But when applying it to your own life and your own situation, it kind of looks like, okay, go ahead, go out there, you can see. But ultimately, that would be what making it work out in your favor in the end or in the long run would look like. But as for those of you that I'm connecting with in this reading, you've done none of that. Okay, you've taken yourself completely out of the equation. You've accepted it. This is the type of energy where you're so okay with the door closing, or you're so okay with this chapter closing out. It's like, I can sit next to you in church and feel no hard feelings. I can be there for you when you get married to somebody else. I can literally walk away from the situation and bid you well and wish you well without feeling any type of pain, heartbreak, or anything like that. It's just too much. There's something about those of you Taurians that feels like waiting around for this person, being in a position where you have to sit there and be like, it's okay. It's like you're stunting your growth in so many ways. And I feel like it's rather than you stunting your growth and waiting there for someone to feel inspired by you, you're just going to go off and live your life. Because that's a lot of paperwork to sort through. Look at the card at the bottom of the deck. That's a lot of paperwork to sort through. So I see you taking a train, going on a trip, taking yourself. Even if you wanted someone else to like take you out or do something with you, it's like, I'm not going to wait on them to do it. I'm just going to go take myself out to do it. You're ready for anything. Yeah. You're ready for anything. There's nothing obstructing you. There's nothing stopping you unless you feel guilty. And that's the only thing that can stop you or obstruct you from going in this direction that you're already going in. So, like I said, congratulations to you, Taurus. Ooh, we got the moonlight. Look at this. Look at this guy. It says the moonlight, number 17. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. We got the catfish. Okay. We have divine masculine. And then we have the karmic. All right, so this is already giving a little vibe. Okay, we got divine masculine looking at the catfish card. Okay, we also got karmic here, so there's a lesson involved here. I see divine masculine and karmic as two separate people. What is this divine masculine up to? We have 8, 10. This divine masculine could like catfishing people. This divine masculine energy as well. I'm picking up high value man, high value woman. Doesn't that kind of look like somebody that think they high value? Yeah, there's something about divine masculine. Could be like wearing have like a fake account to watch you. Yeah. Someone's really good at putting on a show. Someone's really good at putting on a show like they got their whole life together, but behind closed doors, they're grieving. They're not okay. Fight for it. I'm also getting this energy of this divine masculine having some insecurities in their body or having some insecurities in their physique. Okay, divine masculine, male or female, doesn't matter, but there's some insecurities around physique as far as like one way the rest of the world sees you as this, wanting to be that, but really looking like this behind closed doors. So it's easier to live in a fantasy. It's easier to interact with people at a distance because you can wear two faces. You can be two people. The truth will come out. Death or rebirth. There's also this energy of someone else, like a divine masculine being catfish. Wait, a divine masculine catfishing and being catfished by another catfish. What the hell? I'm telling you, there's some secrets coming out. Meant to be a fair third party. And then there's a karmic situation that wants to, new love. There's a karmic situation that wants to tag along as well. I'm assuming divine feminine energy is somewhere out here, okay? There's a karmic energy trying to get another chance, trying to open the doors again. This is someone that has cheated with a third party situation, this karmic person. They want to come in and offer you a commitment, and then they're going to pretend like they're single. And when they're not with you, they're going to like date other people or try to flirt with other people. It's something about clout and luck. So we have a divine masculine energy that's supposed to be divine masculine energy. They're going through a death and rebirth. They're supposed to be removing themselves from this karmic pattern. Okay. I heard do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. So letters A, S, H, L, or N could be significant. Okay, guidance, angel guidance, or angel numbers. So like the angels have been guiding this person, that when they're truly happy and they're able to be their true authentic self and not have to wear this facade or this image and catfish people, that's when their abundance is really going to come in, where it's not karmic. Because something about this fame and this abundance, this luck here, this is just a lucky streak based off of constantly utilizing ghosting relationships, finding new people to catfish, riding the single bench forever, dangling commitment in the eyes of all these different people, having more than one party involved. I'm seeing threesomes out here too, open relationship, meant to be. This is someone, there's a divine masculine that's trying to let go of their player ways. Okay? They're trying to let go of these mother wounds, or these energies that they have, these tendencies that they have, meant to be. So just like you are closing cycles and removing yourself from certain situations, your divine masculine is going through the same thing as well. And I feel like all of these energies, if you notice, all of these cards are love cards. These are love interests, meant to be. You have those that fall in love with this person, and pretty much this divine masculine is in their karmic energy, and everyone that they meet becomes those people that come in contact with your divine masculine would consider your divine masculine their karmic. You get what I'm saying? They would consider your divine masculine to be their karmic. All right, stay with me right quick, okay? So a lot of these connections, they feel like they're meant to be with your divine masculine. They feel like they're willing to do anything. They will even settle for like multiple relationships, open relationships, just all willy-nilly, because they believe that this divine masculine is their blessing. They believe that it's worth fighting for. They would literally alter their bodies, change who they are to get this divine masculine's attention. Do just about damn anything to be like a pick-me, a pick-misha. Look at this. Yeah, and they're all in pursuit of a commitment from this non-committal divine masculine energy, where they're not in divine masculine energy right now, but they're supposed to be through this death and rebirth. And it's something about this divine masculine having to tell the truth and be like completely honest with the karmic partners that they've accumulated, all of them. They're going to have to be completely honest. And this is a karmic partner that always wanted to stay single. This is a divine masculine that always wanted to stay single so they can attract new love and new prospects to help build their brand, help build their bank account, help build their reputation. They were looking for the perfect image that would be likable by society or social media in order to get a certain level of fame and success. So it's like, what looks good on paper, what looks good on pictures, what looks good on their resume. And the only way they were able to do this is if they stayed single and they're able to meet new people, and those new people find themselves caught up in a web of trying to get this divine masculine to commit to them. So now this karmic energy feels like, oh, this divine masculine is just on to the next one. They're on to the same thing. They're just trying to get away from me. They want to like, they're asking for space. So this divine masculine is asking for space. They're asking for like, I need time to myself. I need time to think. I need time to focus on my money. I need time to really focus on me. And they feel like they're doing that because they're into someone new. that they want to be single. The karmics feel like your person or you wants to be single so you can commit to someone else and you can give yourself permission to be with someone else. They feel like fame and success keeps getting to your head and that they need to fight harder to get you to see that, get your divine masculine or you to see that this relationship is worth fighting for. This connection is worth fighting for. You just got to stick it out. You just got to wait. But the truth is that these are frauds with catfish energy here. These karmics are pretending to be someone that they're not. They're pretending to be divine masculine. They're pretending to be divine feminine. And it's like spirit guides, angel numbers are all assisting. Like they're like, pay attention to your bank account. When you're around certain people, what was your bank account looking like? That is confirmation that they're a lesson, not a blessing. Pay attention to who's around you just for your success. Pay attention to who's around you just for the type of blessings that you're receiving. Like all of those things matter, and all of these connections is like blood sucking energy over here. It's like nothing but purple on one side. Through this death and transformation, you're gonna be able to see clearly of what's worth fighting for, and these karmic relationships are not it. If you're going to be committed, I see you being accepting that you would rather be single than to commit to any of this shit. So yeah, you're doing like this really big chop. Okay. Some of you guys are really doing a really big drastic change on yourself. Haircut, body transformation, clothes transformation, social media rebranding. There's a lot going on. I need to see moonlight. I keep hearing somebody call 911. Shawty got me dancing on the dance floor. Oh, oh. Let's see. Someone watches you at night. They stay up late at night. Late at night. I toss a turn. Oh, but this is the subconscious mind. Yes. You or someone lives rent free in the other person's subconscious mind. So we got reflecting, dreams, emotional responses, contemplation, expression, intuition, memories, connection, personal needs, emotions, feelings, fears, subconscious mind. Whoever this is, they just know like they about to be X'd out. They about to be X'd out. Like, you better pick your Aphrodite because it's flat on one side. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Then we got the big chop. Like someone knows, like deep in their soul, that they're about to be left out. They're just waiting on the shit to happen. These karmics are just waiting on the shit to happen. They're going to be just as quiet as you are and play along with you because they don't want to. It buys them more time. Why would they put themselves out there so quick, so loudly, and you get rid of them when they can give themselves an extra 3 months to do whatever it is they need to do? Getting to the root of things. It's from the rooter to the tutor. I told you. I feel like this is you, Taurus, getting to the root of things so you can chop it off at the head. You're not letting anything else live in your subconscious mind. I feel like many of you, you're removing the karmic and the divine masculine. You're chopping both that shit out of your subconscious mind. Whatever paradigms or things that have been left on replay, cycle after cycle. Okay? Catfish after catfish, the whole entire storyline. Like you're doing a big chop out of your subconscious mind. It says the origin, ego death, letting go, cutting off, dismissal, growth over time, root causes, strengthening, starting over, productivity, split, starting over again, maturity, development, new look, source, change, humble beginnings, natural beauty. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of these energies with catfish, we're expecting you to to look a certain type of way, or was expecting you to feed their ego and put up, like, accentuate your best features and things like that. And nobody got time for that. It's real shit going on in the world. Who got time for that? But that's kind of like what the school had become. People has become, like, society has become very lazy and relying on filters and reflections, never really getting to the root of who they are, filling all these different voids with vices and comforts, television, social media, how long your hair is, how short your hair is, what your makeup look like, what it don't look like. I mean, if you do it for yourself, cool. But a lot of this energy is, there's reasons as to why it's so glorified to appeal to one another in this way. Like I said, there's nothing absolutely wrong with wearing any of those things, but you have to know yourself. And I feel like whoever you are, you're okay with who you are. You like the way you look, right? That you're not ashamed of being yourself. Look at that. We have the witch at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Wise women and men. You live eccentric. You're different. And if they're scared of that, that's them. That's them. They have to grow up and they have to learn what they need to learn in order to work on their subconscious mind. This is balancing. Like, you really completed a major achievement of balancing out your ego. And I feel like this ego, you did a lot of work on yourself. And it has brought in a lot of blessings for you in regards to your life purpose. This feels like there's one more thing that you need to chop out, though, in your subconscious mind. Let's see what this is. If it could be like overthinking or overindulging in something excessively. Spirit, what's this big chop about? Ooh. Looking back, needing proof, strategy, manipulating a situation. This is about you, like, needing to see. Like, I see you're no longer wanting to need to see what someone else is up to. Like, you don't care if they come in, you forgive them. That's what I see here. Like, you're no longer caring to do your investigation to see what they're up to. Like, you have given it all to Christ. That's how I feel. Like, the big chop that I see you doing in your subconscious mind is being kept up to date with what's going on with people outside around you. Like, even caring about if this person is watching you or if this person is stalking you. Like, you're not even caring about any of that. You've got to give them something they can look at, though. But at the end of the day, like, this is you. For those of you Tauruses, that you clearly know, like, you clearly know that you have people watching you, fake accounts, people pretending like they are not interested, but you're not looking back. You're not giving them attention. You're not even strategizing or trying to read their mind or trying to understand how they think, why they think. It's just like a house of mirrors. And to read into them or to look into their situations or to see what they're up to, like, you're not doing that. I see you guys really, those of you Tauruses that have excited, like, you're good. I accept what it is and I don't need to check on it. I don't need to see, oh boy, you looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? Yeah, you're not even needing that. Like, you don't, some of y'all may be doing some cord cutting rituals and shit to really cut off access into your subconscious mind, because I do feel like you're about to there's someone trying to subconsciously communicate with you and get information and all that different stuff, and you're denying access to these people. And I feel like how you're doing it is by doing a big chop. You're doing a big chop. Oh yeah, no more mental entrapment. No more mental entrapment. You're wishing someone well. Someone was hoping that you would fall to some type of scheme or some type of pursuit here, and you didn't do it. You accepted that. You could see, like, you saw it for what it is. Like, someone was trying to lure you to trap you in your own mind, subconsciously playing in your head, wanting you to believe that they want to offer you more, wanting you to believe that they're helping you when they're really not, by keeping you hopeful, wishing and hoping and praying that they would change, evolve, and grow. And I feel like these are multiple lovers, multiple lessons, multiple times you've had to learn this cycle through different people. These feel like there's some people that you had to be on a break from. Y'all been in no contact distance. You've had the non-committal lovers. You've had people that cheated on you before. You've had people that wanted open relationships. You've discovered those that you felt like could have worked. Y'all could have been meant to be. You've had those that wanted to commit to you and had their own ulterior motives. And look, new love. This chop that you're doing is going to allow you to usher in new love. But it's like every time you meet someone new, they have the same type of tendencies, or they have the same type of habits, personality traits, character flaws, facade that they put on. And eventually the truth comes out and their mask falls off because nobody's being their authentic self. So something about the subconscious mind, this big chop that you did, like you're no longer putting on a facade in order to have a person feel attracted to you. Like, this is the type of shit, like when you meet me, from the first time you meet me, like I'm finna fart. This is how I feel like Taurus is at this point. When you meet me, you finna see like what real people do, bruh. And whether you like it or love it, you just gonna see the raw, authentic truth. This is the type of energy that I see here. Like, you're not gonna sit here and appeal to anyone's ego, not even your own. And I feel like you're gonna be like the most realist person that has ever ascended here in this time. Because you're like fake, no, swipe. But you're setting yourself free. Shoot, this is like, if I wanna walk around this bitch naked, I can. If I wanna sit here, have, you know, titties swinging, ass dangling, walking, swaying back and forth, you can do that. And this is where people say like, oh my gosh, why are they not covered? Cover thyself. No, I feel like you're not going to play into the game of feeling like you got to conceal and hide yourself. You're about to let it all out. You're about to let it all out. And I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my God, did you see what they posted on social media? Did you see what this person did? Did you see what Taurus did? Yes, a lot of people are going to be watching you. And a lot of them are going to feel like you are letting it all out, and you're showing what you do behind closed doors. You're posting your rituals. You do whatever you do that you love. You're living loud and living color, and it's publicly. And every time that you commit to making that big chop or that big separation between reality and the subconscious mind, that is you balancing out your ego. That is you saying, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And I feel like there's something to do with this new love situation that comes from it. I feel like someone's going to love you just for who you are. And that's how you're going to find your true soulmates, because now you're your authentic self. Yeah, let's see this new love. Taurus becomes, I don't feel like it's going to be anyone from your past for those of you that are in this energy right now. Oh Lord. Stick to it, Taurus. Stick to you being your true authentic self. Persevere over whatever's in your subconscious mind. Write new ideas, new programs, new thought processes. Challenge your perspective as well of what new is, because I feel like the word new anything is so overrated when everything on earth is recycled. Nothing is really new under the sun. And if that statement is to be true, then this is about to be a new version of you. So technically you would show up energetically as new energy in someone else's life. But that don't mean that you ain't never been through things. That don't mean that you haven't been recycled. So this idea that you can avoid, feeling washed up, or you can avoid ever going through those emotions of feeling misused, or feeling like you had to start all over, or feeling like you don't have anything to bring to the table, or things like that. We've all have gone through those cycles, experiences, but even you that has been through the ringer is still worthy of top shelf shit. You don't need no watered down liquor. And that's what Spirit is saying. Give it time. Because you're breaking those subconscious chords. You're breaking those subconscious agreements that once played as contracts that kept you on a wheel. I feel like right now you are your new love, and you're giving birth to the version of you that is like a very empowered empath. You're an empowered scholar. You're an empowered, like you're on target. You're going to always have something on your back. You're going to always be targeted by society for what you do, how you live. So, but that's when you just reinvent yourself. All these different experiences only keeps helping you bring out a better version of yourself. And I feel like every single time you give birth to a new version of yourself, you mourn that situation, you usher in new energy, death and rebirth over and over and over again. It's pretty dope if you ask me. Yeah, focus. So you're going to be needing to focus right now to really work on your perception. I feel like there's going to be a couple events that go successful in your favor, like traveling. Try not to tell anyone where you're going until after you've been there. We have Milestone. Personal power. Yeah, I told you this is you stepping into your personal power. We have integration, life lessons, emanation. Yeah, this is the tree of life. How everything, you see how even the tree of life is still all interconnected. Okay. I feel like by fall season, it could be 28, 36, 82, 32, 35, 36. I feel like by fall season, you would have completely given birth to this. You would have completely achieved this great milestone, this level up, this age up. And these events were always intended to help give birth. These setbacks, these karmic relationships, these karmic experiences, events were all a part of you your tree of life experience. Angels of the four directions. It was all a part of you, and the shadow work and the closure that you were given, to your parts of your shadow that needed to be confronted. Yeah. So these are the relationships and connections that have always been assigned to you to help you give birth to this version of yourself. These events that happen with them, they're like catalysts. They are road openers for you. Like, that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. These are all road openers for you. It was always meant to be the thing that opens the road for you towards your personal success, your personal power, realizing that you are okay as the seasons change, right? Right now we're in spring, but something is to be completed by fall. That's what Spirit wants you to know. And you may be frustrated. So when you feel frustrated or you feel like something is risky, just know that if it showed up in your life, whether it was a test or someone that was short term, long term, it doesn't matter. You didn't make any wrong choice, and you won't make any wrong choice because it's already a part of your journey. Wow. Look at that. There's the divine feminine. Yeah, it feels like you are letting go of this survival mode type of energy, and you're tapping into your divine feminine energy with the high priestess. Way more gentle error, way more compassion. It's softer, it's nurturing, it's these experiences, these events, these failures in relationship, these cycles repetitive over and over and over again was all in preparation for you to give birth to your divine feminine energy, where she can feel safe to come out and share love and be love. Yeah. This is like miss me with the bullshit. Wow. This is oh yeah. All this energy around you is in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse. Okay? You don't have to wait for something that's already here, is what Spirit is saying. That's what you're about to realize. I don't have to wait for something that I already possess. I have my left brain and my right brain. And one is divine feminine and one is divine masculine. And I'm in a relationship with my left and my right brain. And your relationship with your left and your right brain is the most important relationship before the physical manifestation of people. So in your subconscious mind, Spirit is saying the love that you're looking for is already there. The nurture that you're looking for is already there. These events were just meant to help you realize it, see it, and experience your own love. For once, you're going to be able to experience your own love. You're going to notice that animals flock to you. You're going to notice that children love you, children adore. This is confirmation that halo is over you. You're going to notice that your experience and the type of connections that you are attracting towards you are high vibrational. It's magical. And like that's your divine feminine energy working in works. You understand? Your divine feminine energy is in the works that you do. It's in the achievements that you do. It's in the way in which you attract, the way in which you experience reality through the divine masculine, through the eyes of the divine masculine. It's a little, I know I got a little tongue tied, and some of you will get it and some of you won't get what I'm saying, but you gotta mentally go on that visual. You gotta be able to have a vision, receive the vision that's being given to you, and see what's already there, because that's what Spirit is saying. You don't have to wait. You have to believe without a shadow of a doubt. that you already have the personal power to be yourself. You already have permission. You don't need permission. You don't have to wait for permission. And with the Five of Wands, you don't have to compete for anything. There's more than enough to go around. You know, you don't have to be someone else. You don't have to mimic. You don't have to wait for that approval from your parents or your peers. You just do you. Yes, and then look. Six of Wands. You're going to be so different, okay, on such a different level. All of those karmic relationships are just going to be like, yeah, that's too much work. That Taurus, they're unhurtable. Okay, they're going to get tired of you and walk on by. Or they're going to leave sooner. I can't break down Taurus. There's nothing that Taurus needs fixing. So long as there's things that that trigger you, there's things that get you out of pocket, then yeah, it's going to bother you. The moment that energy feels like you still have things in your subconscious mind that makes you feel conflicted about who you are, or what you want, or the direction that you're in, it's going to always bring people in to trick you. It's going to always bring situations and circumstances that make you feel defeated. But the moment that you realize that this energy is saying like, oh fuck, Taurus is on that part of their journey. They've made it to that maturity phase. They've made it to that. They've realized. This reminds me of the part in Slumberland, the movie I watched, Slumberland, and she had that octopus that was always chasing her, right? This is what this is for you. You've had this energy always on your ass, Taurus. But you recently retrieved that pearl from your subconscious mind. That pearl that she was trying to make a wish on was in her subconscious mind. It was in her dream state. And I feel like you get rid of it by confronting it, and you make a major cut, and you're like, I'm cutting this out. This is something that's unhealthy for me. What was unhealthy for her was her having, in the movie, what was unhealthy for her was her wanting her something back from the past, and her being willing to do anything to get her dad back, right? And in the Bureau of Dreams, she said a very important gem to her. She was like, at this phase in your life, right? This milestone, this milestone, this age of development, whatever it is, by design. Right now, you're being haunted by being forced to accept that she had to accept that her father wasn't ever coming back into her reality, but that she had all these memories that she could enjoy, right? She had to accept that, and she didn't want to accept that because she would rather find her dad in a dream and just stay with him. She didn't care to come back or wake back up. She just wanted to go with her dad. She was not happy with the way things ended. She didn't feel closure from that. She wasn't accepting that as an ending. So she ventured off into that magical realm with the subconscious intention that I'm going to make a wish and change everything, my reality. Right? And there you have Flip in the movie that's there, and he's there for his own reasons. He's there to acquire the same thing. He never wanted to grow up. There's a familiarity. I didn't like my experience that was forcing me to grow up, so I'm going to detach from my spirit, and I'm going to escape through the spiritual realm and forever chase this thrill of excitement, this thrill of forever young, right? He didn't want to grow up. He didn't want to have to conform. He didn't want to have to do those things. Who wants to be an adult, right? So when his brother, spoiler alert, moved away and started a family, that hurt him because his attachment was to his brother. You see what I'm saying? So his life, he stopped doing what he loved. He stopped doing what made him happy, and he's just started to just fixate on being successful. And if you could tell, like, if you looked at Phil's personality type, he was very emotionally detached from the world. He had a lot of wealth, a lot of success, a lot of riches, but he had no spirit. His vessel was empty. So I feel like a lot of your connections that you've run across, a lot of these karmic relationships, you've been connecting with people that have been detached from their spirit. And through this connection of you, I feel like you, every time you meet a soul or a new person that falls in love with you, or you them, something happens and something activates inside of them where they experience nurture, right? Care. Someone cared about me. Someone actually loved me. And it releases this grip that was being held over them, and they feel like their spirit wants to go back home. Their spirit wants to be reborn. Their spirit wants to connect. That pursuit of their spirit trying to find their body begins. So don't ever think for a second that it's like it's something horrible to let go and accept what is, because I feel like you're planting seeds in the subconscious mind of anyone you've ever loved, anyone you've ever come in contact with. And what's growing inside of them is the desire for them to claim back their life, the desire for them to no longer be in denial and escape from their reality, but to remember who they are. Remember who they are, for them to become aware of what they've been, of how they've been sabotaging themselves, of how they've been trying to be different people in order to get ahead in life, in their material desires. And I feel like that's been like the Ponzi scheme here. But this is like, that's probably why I heard Erykah Badu. Yeah, you know how they always say, they were talking about that before. You make them like pick out their fro, comb the shit up, clean this mess up, and it's like you're doing it just from your love, just by you living your life. They're forever changed. Something about being forever changed after coming in contact with you. So many of you, their inner child is drawn to your nurture. Their inner child feels like you can see them, and they feel loved by you, and they felt lost, like in the movie Slumberland. Flip felt completely lost. I mean, when that scene spoke volumes, when he was at her school and the teacher was hugging on him and showing him affection, he was like, oh my God, she's touching me. You know, that emotional detachment is because they didn't get that nurture when they were young, or vice versa. There's something about never receiving nurture from their mother. Care, they don't know what that looks like. So when a person cares, it's always been, oh, you want something from me, you need something from me, and they push you away and they sabotage. And they try to like get you before you get them. There's a lot going on there. But it's because their inner child has been so lost at sea. So now their inner child is like, okay, I gotta leave now and go and conquer my demons. I gotta go and face my fears. I can't escape. And the whole time the movie was about, the Bureau kept trying to get Flip to get out of the damn dreamland and back into reality. But this is what happens when there's an imbalance in how much fantasy is given through the internet and social media, versus you having a healthy balance between the both. If you're on the end of the spectrum where you're only a consumer, then you are the more and more detached you become from your reality. So if you're not transmuting that energy and giving it back, then you're only absorbing it. And in the subconscious mind, all those things lay root in your subconscious mind, and then you're manifesting whatever you've been given. So it's important to know how to discern the difference, because the objective is to make you feel all the negative emotions that force you to naturally manifest the opposite of what it is you genuinely want, or what it is your soul wants. So it's like there's a reversal spell that's happening in your subconscious mind. Yeah. And I feel like you're being healed in the process, and by fall there's a cycle that's going to be complete. Yes. And you're going to be so much wiser. You're going to be well known for something that you do based off of your empathic abilities, or something about your empathic abilities that is rare, and you do something in a very unique way, Taurus. And you need to know that you are meant to be well known for, I don't know, this could be a cookbook, a recipe, or something that you're good at. Yeah, you mastered some shit. A gift that many people considers a weakness. You take that shit to the 10th degree, the 10th power. Okay, exponential value comes from it. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey, and I will see you next time. Toodles.